Nobody tells you this, but right now, NASA has no official plan for what happens if an astronaut dies in space. Let that sink in. Space is already brutal. Temperatures swing from negative 270 degrees Celsius to positive 120 degrees Celsius within minutes. There is no oxygen, no gravity. And if someone dies up there, the body does not decompose the way it would on Earth. And what actually happens is far stranger than anything Hollywood ever showed you. Here is the uncomfortable truth. On Earth, decomposition happens because bacteria inside your body break down your tissues. But in the vacuum of space, without oxygen and without the right pressure, those bacteria cannot function the same way. Your body would essentially freeze-dry itself in a process scientists call mummification through sublimation. The moisture inside your cells would convert directly from ice to vapor, leaving behind a brittle, preserved shell. But wait. If you were exposed to direct sunlight on the unshaded side of space, your body could simultaneously freeze and partially cook due to radiation, creating something no textbook has fully documented yet. Now here is where it gets genuinely uncomfortable. The International Space Station is about 400 kilometers above Earth. If an astronaut died today during a spacewalk, mission protocols suggest the body would be brought back inside immediately. But on a future Mars mission, which NASA is actively planning for the 2030s, that changes everything. A one-way communication delay between Mars and Earth is already up to 24 minutes. A body cannot wait. SpaceX and NASA researchers have both acknowledged this gap in planning publicly. One proposal actually being discussed by aerospace engineers is called permeation, where a body would be vibrated at extremely low temperatures until it crumbles into powder, reducing mass and contamination risk. Another concept involves sealing the deceased in a special bag outside the spacecraft and using the cold of deep space as a natural preservative until return to Earth. But here is the controversy nobody wants to address directly. Who gives permission? What are the legal rights of a deceased astronaut beyond Earth's jurisdiction? Currently, no international space law covers human remains specifically. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 governs nations, not bodies. And if we are being completely honest, private space companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are racing toward commercial space travel with paying passengers, yet none of them have publicly disclosed a death protocol either. Space exploration is the greatest adventure humanity has ever attempted, but we are sending people into an environment we still do not fully understand how to die in gracefully. We talk about reaching the stars, but we have not figured out what we leave behind when we do not come back. Follow me right now, because if you scroll away, you will never find this channel again, and the next one is even more mind-bending than this. Now tell me, if you were chosen for a Mars mission knowing there was no guaranteed return plan, would you still go?